It's the best day we've ever had, ever. Because before there was no doors open.
Things like this, it is a lot better for people who've got a disability to have. They can get more information and talk to the people while they're here.
I think it's been a really fun day. We've had a great day as a family. There's been a lot of things for the children to do.
I didn't realise that there was so much support and information available. It's been very interesting. We've met a lot of interesting people and we've gathered a lot of information about the services that Tracy can access.
I just think today has been so successful in bringing people who perhaps wouldn't have thought that they needed advice and wouldn't have accessed that advice initially to come and have a look and see what there is on offer in Blackpool Wire and Fylde. It's lovely to see so many organisations coming out on a Saturday and so many people coming, even though it's been a glorious day outside, people coming and looking at the stands, at the information, but also at the positive things that people can do no matter what the circumstances.
There are so many services and organisations and groups that have come here today, and it does show you, when you see them all together, it does show you the diversity and the enormity of what is out there. Often you can feel a bit lost, I guess, and just think that you're doing what you're doing or you've got what you've got, but I think it can be quite inspirational just to see how much is out there.
It's really good that there's a show like this on in Blackpool. It's the first time that I've ever been aware of one. I have attended the ones at Warrington, which are really successful, the Disability Awareness Day, and I'd love to see this grow into a similar thing.
Blackpool has got a magnificent relationship with people because of what we've done in the past with tourism, the sea, the sand, etc. But now we are also getting that same sort of name with people who realise what we are doing in all fields of disability.
This is the first day in 18 months that I haven't been upset about my child's disability. I have two children, one with cerebral palsy and one with autism, and today was the best day I've had since they were born. It's opened a lot of doors, and now because of today my children get to go on open days, whereas they couldn't before, and my child starts nursery next week, of which he didn't before. I'm not embarrassed of my child's disability now.
What we have to say is how well organised it's been. The whole day has been so well put together. The public that have come through have commented on how interesting it is. There are people who've gone away knowing things that they didn't know before. There are exhibitors that are going away having met other exhibitors, so it's been an excellent venue for networking.
Great for networking.
And on top of that, we've both just had such a good time in the last half an hour stroking alpacas and hanging off climbing walls.
And for me, the useful part of the day has been around being able to network with other organisations, the wide range of organisations that are around that I wasn't actually aware of, that were around. So from that point of view, from a professional point of view, it's been very useful.
For my purposes, I thought it was going to be a good event, and I thought it was something that we should invest in, and really it has been. It's been well organised, and I think it's reached people that we wouldn't have reached previously, and that to me is very important.
What's your favourite bit?
Going on that, in that bin.
That's the soft play area.
Going on that horse.
On the horse.
He's had an amazing day, hasn't you? Yeah. He went on a horse, which he hasn't done before, and he went on a bouncy castle.
Yeah.
And what else did we do? We went on a funny bike, and we saw alpacas.
Yeah.
And today is the first day of the rest of our lives, isn't it?
Yeah.
I had to go on the climbing wall, and that was excellent, and it's great that people can come and have a go on things like that, because that's my first time. I've not been on one before, and it was brilliant. And I think it gives people a real boost in confidence to be able to try different things that perhaps they've never tried before and didn't know if they could do or not.
And the best thing I found about it was the circus.
There was a very special moment this afternoon when a father came to me and told me that her little daughter, she was 6 years old, a little girl called Chloe, who was always been frightened of animals, and she had to be gently coaxed to come and say hello to the alpacas. Before you knew it, she was on top of Huggy Bear, and all he could do was, "I can't believe it. I just cannot believe what has happened today." That her little daughter, his little daughter, who's always been fearful of animals, one moment met the alpacas and the pony, and she's a different child. That is something that he will always take home with him, and myself.
That you need more of them. You need it to happen more often. The paper is where I saw it, and you need a big article in the paper to give parents like me sort of the place to go to find out about your child's disabilities.
Would it be nice to see more businesses, I think, more sponsorship perhaps from you know, equipment suppliers, especially the wheelchair and scooter suppliers and people like that. It'd be nice to get them involved next time.
The one thing that would spring to mind is perhaps in somehow broadening the awareness of the event to get even more people to see just what's out there. So one of the big challenges, I guess, and one of the things that we can learn is how we can all work together to make this event bigger and even better attended next year.
I think we could do with getting these organisations more involved with each other, because it's amazing what people can do when they set out to do it.
And I think it's been a wonderful opportunity to celebrate diversity and promote equality in terms of looking at the needs of different groups.
It's really good. It's a way to learn, it's a way to update, it's a way to meet other people, and it's a way of finding things to do to improve your independence. So that's not half a bad thing.
It's a fabulous way to get to know about services, introduce yourself, and also to make yourself aware and other people aware of what's going on. So, you know, bring it on.
And just to finish off, I would say that this event has been a huge success, and I look forward to coming on many, many occasions in the future. Congratulations to the event itself. Wonderful.